Um, and again, I'm singing at the beginning of a fucking recording. I'm basically just asking Ember to like embarrass me with things, which is fine.
It's fine. Everything's
So
fine.
everything is great. It's Monday. You know, I love Mondays.
Everything is
Mondays are
fine
so
forever.
good. Okay, we are so live. That's good. Oh
Hooray! Are
my
we on the
god.
right channel?
We are on Geek Grills. We're not streaming to my channel.
Yay!
We have things on our screen right now. That's always good, right? That means that something's happening correctly. I can't show you the screen because Skype has changed and decided that you didn't need to see my screen. So you're going to be flying blind. So that's cool.
Okay.
Like how I have like things going up on the screen. Hey, hey. Ignore
Yeah,
things,
I
people.
can. I can see you laggy like on the the
Yeah,
channel, but
slightly behind on the channel itself. I'm just trying to make sure everything is updated on the Geek Girl side of things. I don't even know how to do the reset. God, I do this every time. No, not SR reset. Ugh.
I think it's just S reset.
Yeah. No.
Nope. Nope.
Hey, would you like to put in the title reset into the show? um,
Oh, I've been trying to change my name on Twitch,
do you need
and
my help?
it does
Okay.
not letting me. It is not letting me. Every time I click it, it like refreshes the page, but nothing happens.
Wow, you were
And I'm
coming in
just like,
super hot. I don't know why, but that was crazy. I was like, oh my God, Linda is yelling at everyone.
I'm
You're
sorry.
now no longer yelling at people. Hooray. Okay.
Right.
Sorry. So are you like physically having a problem?
It's like when I go into settings and I try there's where your name is, there's a button where you can just edit it. I push the edit
Yeah.
button and it just refreshes the page.
It
There's
might
all
be
it flashes
taken,
white.
maybe?
It might
Question
be what?
mark? I don't know. That's very strange. That sounds very strange. Do you want to tweet? If you tweet, I will do other things.
Okay. Twittery.
Discussion about
Twitch.
crossplay. Are we on episode 108 for sure? Because that
Yeah.
says 108, discussion about crossplay. I feel like
Wait,
that didn't get
is it
updated.
108? Is it 109? I can't.
Dude, I wasn't here last week.
Hold
Remember? It
on.
was chaos.
Hold on a second. Wait.
Do
Hold on,
we
everybody.
are we making a show right now? Is this like a thing we're doing? Are we actually making a podcast at this very
Okay.
moment?
8.
Okay, no. See,
Drive.
that was 108. We are on 109 right now.
Are we on 109?
We are on 1019. According to the website, our last
Oh,
episode
okay.
was episode
Okay.
108.
I know what happened. So when
The notes weren't in there. I couldn't see the notes from last week, so I'm guessing that that's
yeah,
what
the
happened.
notes from last week weren't in there, so I thought it was 108 because I've lost count of what episode we're on.
Brum, brum, brum,
Um,
brum.
so there, I fixed it on the top on the on. I'm fixing it now on the notes. If you could fix it on the thing.
Yeah, I would like to fix it on the thing, but I don't know if I actually can.
You can. You just go into the dashboard and
Well, right, but I'm not logged into Geek Girls. I'm logged into me. I don't know. I'm not logged in things. So many things. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many things that are happening right now. It's all crazy. Great. Cool.
we're live.
We're singing.
Having
I like how the
technical
one phone call
difficulties.
that I actually care about is calling me right now.
Oh
All
no.
day, no call. Right now, let's call her. That's a great time. Sure. Thanks. Um, yeah, so that's fun. Are you thumping? What are you thumping?
Sorry, I
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure I'm not. That's not
my
me.
phone is balanced on my like wrist thing for my keyboard, and it as I was typing it was going bum, bum,
Did you see the picture that I shared at the bottom of the show notes?
did I?
The
No.
strangely appropriate picture?
Yep.
Yeah. Super silly, right? That was posted in DKG's Discord today. by somebody random, just happenstance.
Yeah.
That's silly. And strangely appropriate.
Yup.
Da, 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 da.
Come join us for episode 109.
Come hang out in the chat. Hey, hey. Okay, that's a thing.
Exclamation point. There we go.
I am posting in all the discords that ever existed for the end of time.
I twitted.
Did you twitterate the episode?
I twitted.
I like to...
Also, I have the most white of white girl snacks, which is...
Pumpkin spice what? I can't see the camera yet.
Pumpkin spice, it's pumpkin
your video
spice.
is covered. What pumpkin spice is it? It's delightful.
It's yogurt covered pretzels, but they're pumpkin spice yogurt.
Oh, geez. Okay, so that's cool. It's literally the white girl.
Whitest of white girl snacks.
Super white girl snacks. That's cool. Whatever. If they taste good, then who cares?
Yeah, I'm gonna nom one before we start.
Do all the chewing you want, because we're not live or anything. There's nobody right now paying attention to us right now.
Everything's fine.
There is nothing happening on any internet situation right now that anybody would see right now.
That was in June.
It still will never be as bad as me singing the stupid Pokemon song or my fucking Cheese Whiz song when Ember was recording. So, I mean, you're safe at this point. You're super safe. Okay, I have posted in all the Discords. Hooray. Posted in all the Discords. I don't even have the alerts on either. I'm a jerk. There are no alerts. Rune Maximus just became a subscriber to the Geek Girls channel.
Yay, I found a thing.
Did you hear me? You should say hi
yes.
to our new subscriber.
Hello, subscriber. I'm sorry that I am
we're sorry that we're a disaster. Welcome to the Linda Jen by themselves comedy hour, where we don't know how to use anything and everything falls apart. Hooray!
I'm blaming Skype for everything.
Yeah, it's completely different right now. I have no idea how to share my screen with you at all, because there's no setting in any place that makes any sense at all where it used to be. Also, on top of that, you have options like float or window. And the window makes it more of a floating object, and that I don't know. The float is actually the window. So I don't know if Skype understands that their terminology is bad. I don't know. It's fine.
Maybe they understand. Who
knows?
Fuck
you, Skype. It's just another wonderful thing that. That's what I have to say about that.
Yep.
What did Cass say? Don't Microsoft it up. Please just don't Microsoft it up today.
Don't Microsoft it up. It's just bad. Let me close these.
Bad for everyone. I'm drinking the same energy drink all day today too. Okay. To be fair, it is only 6:18, considering that I was there at work for 45 minutes longer than anticipated. That's actually not bad, especially considering that Skype did an update and has decided that we don't get to do things the way we normally do.
We're doing okay.
That's right. We're doing A-okay. Everything is going to be okay.
I got bitten by a mosquito on my foot.
I got one on my arm. It's so itchy. It makes me so mad. I don't know about you, but I get eaten alive. If I'm outside, people will be like, yeah, I didn't get bitten at all, and I'm covered, it's polka dots,
it wasn't as bad as the last time, but I think we actually went through, when we were walking out in the woods, we went through a swarm of stinging gnats, but I had 40 bites on my legs, but I only have 2 or 3, but they're just in really annoying spots. I need to start apparently taking B12, because that makes you not as tasty for bitey bugs.
Okay, I've got all of the things. I don't want to open that because that's going to play for everybody it is right now. Love the autoplay, guys. Thank you. I would like to play that immediately for everybody that's listening right now. I really appreciate it. Your website is amazing. Hashtag not bitter. Hashtag fine. Hashtag it's fucking Monday. Holy shit. Something just happened and I have no alerts on, so I have no idea what it was that just occurred. But somebody just hosted us or rated us? Question mark.
All right, that's cool.
Cool. I dig it. Welcome, guys. We're about to start recording episode
109.
109. Don't be betrayed by the title.
Despite what it says, there's got to be a way.
I can log into it. I need to log into it. I just can't be logged into both my channel and that channel, but I can definitely do it. So we can do that right now and give it the old update-a-roo.
Yeah, it's weird. This episode is 109.
This episode is brought to you by the letter... the letter goddammit and the number...
It's about art for pay, not play.
Art
pay.
for play?
Art for pay.
Art for play. Woo! Play for pay? No, that's a whole different thing. Hold on, my bad.
Sleep.
Oh, no, I hear you. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, today I went into work and I'm like, this keyboard could be a napping place. Nobody would notice. It would be just a moment and nobody would know.
I have to add something to the notes which will make more sense as to why I'm so tired.
I just realized that, oh, no. I can do it. Haha. I am a fucking genius sometimes. Every once in a while. Every once in a while I do something correctly and it's really fucking exciting. Guess who had the Geek Girls login saved in her special place? All right. Let's do everyone get in here. Everyone get in here. Stupid fucking Hearthstone shit. I can't do that voice at all. Okay, let's see. What are we talking about? Art for
pay.
Pay. Dollar signs.
Yes, not play.
Pay. 6:30 p.m. Not PST because we're PDT right now, and I got yelled at for that recently. So whatever. 9:30 ET, whatever, it's all good. Let's give it the old category. Let's get some tags. Gaming
They've
news.
changed. I'm so upset at the Twitch tags.
Oh my god.
Do you know?
Oh no.
Do you know what they don't have a tag for?
For crochet.
They don't have a tag for crochet. They have one for knit. They have one for fiber arts. They have one for beadwork. They have one for everything except crochet.
Do they have one for counting perler beads?
I think that counts as bead art. I'm going to count that as bead art.
Do they have one for meditating on the sorting of your fucking perler beads?
Meditative perler counting.
Welcome to my channel. We'll be sorting perler beads for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Strap in. Please turn off your brain and enjoy. Anyway,
the most satisfying video on the internet. Although my plan is that eventually I'm gonna like get all of my like live stuff downloaded, the stuff that I've got left on there. I'm gonna download it onto my machine, scrunch it up really, really small into like, you take 12 hours or however long it takes me to make a thing, scrunch it into 3 minutes with a song behind it, and then post it up somewhere. Just like, watch me make a Squirtle in 3 minutes.
don't even... They have knitting.
Yeah, they have knitting, but
I don't think they know
crochet.
that those are different things. A lot of people don't know.
Hi, Jackie.
Thank
Jackie!
you
for the sub.
I can't yell into the mic, but I want to. Jackie, I love your face. I still want you to be my wife. I'm still working on our prenuptial agreement. When it's done, we will get married, and it's going to be a beautiful thing, and everybody can just be jealous. because it will be the
Yay, I
most
just saw it. Sorry,
amazing. What?
I just saw it change. I'm watching the Twitch on my thing, so.
Yay! Woo! Okay, guess what, guys? I have the power to change a title.
Yay!
That must mean that Cord Killers is over because Jackie's with us. Hooray!
Woo!
If you're not
Okay.
aware, Cord Killers is another show on the Diamond Club Network. All right, are you ready?
For joining. Thank you for joining the Diamond Club Network.
I hope you've enjoyed this program.
I think I'm ready.
Oh my
I'm ready.
God. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Ready.
You sound like you're really ready. I feel like you
I'm
say you're
hosting.
ready, but now I want to make sure you're ready.
I'm hosting, so I'm ready.
Now I'm scared. Now I'm not sure you're ready anymore. Oh, now we're going to give you notes. Everybody's going to see notes instead of your face for a second. Everybody calm down. It's going to be fine. We're doing everything so live right now. It's insane.
So very live.
So very live right now. Thanks, Skype. You're awesome. Legacy podcast. Hooray. Okay. I am good. I think, did we check the sound or volume? Could you hear it okay?
I heard it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, those need to come up though. I can't even hear. I don't think they're gonna come through on the stream though. On the recording. Am I turning into a tin can when I turn that up though? Because that usually happens.
You sound fine to me.
Okay, because my mic arm is about to fall off, so that's good. We don't need that. Give me 1 second, I promise. I promise you. We are so good right now. All right. This should be better.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Great.
I don't know. You probably don't hear it any different because we're on comm, so you're hearing something completely different. But hopefully the universe can hear it. Hooray! Oh my God, Jackie! It's like a million fucking bits.
Ooh.
Jackie's throwing out $5.
Yay!
Jackie,
Thank you.
holy shit. Jackie, I love your face. I'm good to go. All right.
Yep.
In 3, 2, and
shut up and sit down.
Hello, and welcome to episode 109 of Geek Grills. The Geek Grills podcast is supported primarily by our patrons. You can find us at patreon.com/grills. I am Linda, and I am joined by my co-host, The Jen.
yo.
Ember, unfortunately, is not feeling well, so she's not going to be with us tonight, and we will miss her so much.
We will miss her dearly because I really wanted to hear about her weekend because she had a really good time. She went to a fun event. We'll put pictures up.
Yeah, I have pictures of her in her costume. It's so cute.
Pictures in the gallery. Yeah. So it's just the two of us again.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and do a sort of apology, although I'm not really. So I'm going to be very loopy tonight.
Sorry, not sorry. Question mark.
I am very tired, but
that's fine. It's Monday.
It's Monday, and I have a good reason for being sleepy, because yay. But first, what have you been up to, Jen? Tell us. What have you been up to?
What is the tiny thing? All right,
it's my penguin.
Linda is showing penguins to me, making this very difficult. This week has been busy. Let's see. There was WoW, World of Warcraft. I don't know. I'm bouncing around in game, and I basically need to get myself like ready to decide if I'm gonna raid actually, or if I'm just gonna mess around with the story. I haven't really decided yet, and that's part of the problem. So I'm just like leveling stuff that's pretty. I finally have my Void Elf. She's pretty. I'm excited. I have my Lightforged Draenei. That's pretty. I still think it's really dumb. The hard part was it took me 8 million years to get it. So it was like, okay, 45 days later, I'm really excited about it, but also angry that it took me 45 days to get something that I tried to unlock a year ago because I threw money at Blizzard immediately when they announced it. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. Not bitter. A little bitter. Maple Story 2, it's so cute. And apparently you don't have to know anything about Maple Story 1 to have fun with it. It's so fucking adorable. Like, seriously, I'm like playing this little like barbarian chick, and she's all like cute and silly and has a big sword and yells at people and shit. And I don't know, she's fun. It's just a really fun like pick up and go game too. Like, it doesn't require any anywhere lead in at all. It's just super fun. So I've been playing a bit of that. I did get the Jump Force 2 beta, which is really exciting because, again, we can finally figure out whether or not Goku does actually beat everyone or not. Problem is, my beta key didn't work, and I found out I was not the only one. Steve also had a beta key that did not work, and he was on Xbox. We were on completely different systems, and our beta keys did not work. And they were only for 2 hours anyway. So, sad face, super lame. That kind of sucks, but I guess it's a beta. So, yeah. Yep. Hopefully, I haven't had a chance to watch any gameplay to find out what other people thought about it, but I'll check it out later. I went and saw a million movies in the last week and a half because I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah. I saw I see your list here.
Yeah.
And you weren't here last week when I was talking to Amber about Venom.
So you hated Venom. I loved it because I'm a Marvel fangirl.
I told you weren't here. I told Amber I was pleasantly surprised by Venom.
Holy shit. I was literally prepared to hear you like just be incredibly disappointed with it. I was so ready. Like I had already emotionally prepared myself for you hating it because I actually also enjoyed it. But then again, I like Venom. I never thought I'd ever get a Venom movie. So it was like bonus.
It's firmly a junk food movie.
Totally.
I said this like last week, but it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's got a lot of like fun like comedic moments, but it also has some really good fight scenes. I was pleasantly surprised.
I liked it. It made me happy. And the villain is a creep. He was a real creep. Yeah. And he was a good believable creep. Mm-hmm. Like the kind of way I would anticipate that kind of a creep to be like in this day and age. So yeah, solid. I also saw A Star Is Born. That is a good movie and it made me sad, but it was good. I definitely encourage it. That's the one with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And the entire time I kept forgetting that it was Bradley Cooper because he is so in that role. It's crazy. It was bizarre. I had to keep actually reminding myself. It was weird. That I didn't expect him to fall that much into a different role. I mean, he's a good actor, like Silver Lining Playbook and American Hustle, and I like the roles he's been in, and he's a good actor, but I didn't really expect it to be that good of an acting job, I guess would be the best way of putting it. And I do think that like the way I feel about American celebritas and how much it matters and like the building of celebrity and like the fabrication of that and reality versus the story or the narrative that's being told for celebrities. There's a lot of themes like that in there. It's definitely really interesting. So I do encourage people to go check it out. I really liked it. I really liked A Simple Favor. I mean, I love Anna Kendrick, and so I'll watch anything she's in ever.
I've seen a bunch of the like trailers for that. I still don't know what it's supposed to be about.
It's supposed to be. Now, here's what's interesting about it. It's like Gone Girl, but darker and better, and I think it's darker and more maybe believable in some ways too. I don't know. It twists, turns, and how many times have I said I hate when I always know what's coming next? There were millions of times where I was watching it and I'm like, okay, I know that that's going to happen, but I have no idea how that is going to, like, I couldn't put together the pieces. So I was legitimately surprised multiple times in the movie, which that's what I want when I'm watching something that's like a thriller type, who knows what's happening kind of movie.
Yeah,
it should be.
You don't want to be able to be like, there's that. You want it to be like, ooh, what's happening?
I don't want to feel like I'm writing the movie as I'm watching it all the time. Like I don't mind if it's obvious and like it's the kind of movie I'm watching, but it was really nice that it shifted. Yeah. So here's the thing is that when I was watching it the whole time is I felt like it was like a nod to the films that were made in like the 60s, the French films that were made that were a newer take on the original noir
Mm-hmm.
detective style and all that, and then the French redid that in like the 60s and 70s, and it was like the same but with more drugs and sex, kind of. That's basically, I felt like this was kind of a nod to that in the style, and I liked that. I found that interesting. But yeah, check it out. I think it's worth it. All the movies are good. Watch them all.
Yes.
And I have not looked at the poster art, Jackie, for the A Star Is Born from 1937, but I did think about that. One of my coworkers is like, I'm not gonna go see it because that Lady Gaga is in this movie, and I'm like, okay, well then fine, then don't go see it. I liked it.
Lady Gaga has done several things now. She's been in
fucking incredible.
AHS, I think.
She won awards.
Yeah.
And to be fair, in American Horror Story, she was good. I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. Also, she can fucking sing, so everything just whatever. If you don't want to see it, that's fine. Whatever. I went bowling. I haven't bowled in 8 million years. So I took my ball and embarrassed myself at a local lane. It's great. It's good.
I used to be in a league when I was younger. I still have the bowling ball that I used because it has my name on it, and I still have. I've got. It's actually. I think it's behind me on the thing. Oh, it's behind there. We had a birthday party for me when I was like 12, and we did a bowling party, and so I got a basically a defunct pin. That all my friends wrote their names on. I got to keep it. It's back there.
Yeah, I like bowling. I always have. It's just been several years since I have bowled, so that was kind of fun to dust off the bowling bag and go use it. So I think I'm probably gonna do more of it. We'll see. We will see. I will check in later with update on whether or not I will be doing more bowling. Yeah, that's all the crap I've been up to. It's been a really mellow, quiet week.
Well, I streamed some Slime Rancher this week instead of doing my crochet stuff.
Oh God, I forgot. I streamed Divinity 2 as well. By the way, we continued Brovinity as well this week. So, haha. Other thing I did. Update. Doodly doot doot. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
So I'm still on my second playthrough, which is Pink Diamond's Farm, where I'm crossing everything with pink slimes. But I have totally forgotten where everything is. And also, I suck at maps, just in general. But in video games as well as real life, apparently. Because I pull up the map and I'm like, okay, I'm here. And I'm facing this way, which means I need to turn right and face that way. And then I'll do that. And I pull the map up again, like, nope, I went the wrong fucking way.
Oh,
God
no.
damn it, son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
It's just, I'm bad at directions. There's a reason why I use GPS for everything. It's like, it's just down the street. I don't care. I'll get lost.
I don't know where anything is anymore. Now that I have GPS, like I've lived in a bajillion places, and every time it takes me like 2 months, and then I have the town figured out, and I can get anywhere I need to go. Now I have lived here longer than many other places I have lived as an adult, and I can't even tell people where my new place is. Like I can't even give them the proper cross streets or what area of town. I'm like, I don't know. I drive up north-ish. And then I drive another way at one point, and then I get there. Mm-hmm. That's really not helpful. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware that it's not helpful, but I still don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just maps are hard. And then this weekend, or last weekend, I did my Garden of Destiny's LARP, where I was playing my sassy jazz singer. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of new characters, like new PCs come in, and it was really cool to interact with them. And it was people I had never played with before, which was cool.
That's always fun.
You know, if it's new characters, but it's people you've played with before, you kind of can gauge of, okay, this is probably how they're gonna play. But then this completely new, fresh blood coming in, it's like, ooh, that's interesting and different. I'm very tired.
Boy, your character Brian is so different than your character Ryan.
Yeah. There's a little bit of that sometimes if you've been role-playing with the same people for years and years.
Yeah.
But then I am also real tired because I usually, when I come back from my LARPs, I get to have a nap on Sunday, and then get up and do a couple things, and go back to sleep. I immediately went to play D&D on Sunday night after I got back from my LARP.
That's
So
crazy.
my Dragonborn Bard was super loopy.
That's okay. I think if there's any class that could be loopy, you could probably do okay with the bard being loopy, maybe.
Yeah,
Meh.
meh. We leveled up to 3. Hooray!
Hooray! Hey, that means you get like the good shit. Like you get
Oh
vicious
yeah, I've got
mockery,
my.
which is super mean.
I have my. I am in the College of Lore now, the Bardic College of
Ooh.
Lore. So I'm gonna be a super magic-y bard. I have to stop doing Thunderwave though. I keep killing people. Whoops.
So in Divinity 2, the great part about playing with your friends is your friends light you on fire sometimes. But it's
Oh
fine because then they'll
no.
cast Blood Rain and put your fire out. But you've already taken a lot of damage. It's cool. You're fine.
Uh,
Oh my god.
uh, all right.
Yay. Yeah, everybody's
Okay.
loopy today. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, I was very happy that it was kind of quiet at work today because I was like, I am running on coffee. That's
Right?
about it.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
don't
much.
even like coffee. I just had to drink it anyway, so I wasn't gonna fall asleep at my desk. Um, so I think that's what I've been up to. That's what we've been doing.
Ember's been busy too, and I'm sure she'll tell us all about it next week. Hooray.
Hooray! So now we can move on to the Geek Grapevine.
All the typing.
Clickety clack.
I'm gonna get yelled at because I talked over it again. Because I always talk over it. Because I can't not. I don't know why. I always talk over that one.
This first one is yours, I think.
Yeah, it is mine. Do you want to talk about that show first, though?
Sure. I haven't watched it yet, but I have been told by several people who know me very well that there is a Netflix original show called The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell. And it is about this. It's a. Pardon me.
Please
Got
don't
something caught in
die.
my throat. I'm
Don't
good.
die.
We're good. I believe it is a mini series. It says it's got 1 season. About a talented baker and artist who fills her homes with haunting confections, creepy crafts, and wildly inappropriate creatures. So I am intrigued, and I definitely am gonna watch probably all of it in one sitting. Yeah, there's only 6 episodes. So, and from like the pictures I'm seeing, like her house is crazy pants.
Okay, so what is it called?
The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell.
Okay. That's I enjoy the alliteration, but I'm also like, cool, I will never remember that. It's going to be like the spiritual adventures of Captain Banana Pants or whatever the hell that game was that I played. That I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
the first episode, she makes like a cake mansion.
Okay. That sounds cool.
I'm up for it. I'll yep.
Hey, why not? If somebody recommend, well, I don't know. I don't know if you do what I do, or when somebody recommends something, I write down who recommended it so I can decide if I actually. No offense to anyone. Please feel free to recommend to me all the time. Yay. I just may or
Well,
may not believe you, depending on what you've showed me before.
this was recommended to me by like 2 or 3 different people that I trust. So, I think I will check it out. Also, I was recommended. This is just kind of off the cuff thing because I see it on the page as well. The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
I was recommended, especially because it's spooky, scary time. It's
It's spoopy,
getting near
scary month, everyone. Let's get spoopy.
spooky month.
I love how okay. So we have now entered the 3 best months of the year. I love it. September, meh. October, yes. November, excellent. December, awesome. Yes, it is a fun time of the year, and then we enter like the well, I have a really inappropriate term for the time between New Year's and well,
Go for it.
It's the gooch of the year. It's like the under part that nobody cares, nobody wants to talk about, and that's the time between like Christmas and New Year's, where it's like dead space that nobody does anything with. So it's like the the taint of the year. So anyway, moving right along to my news article today. Oh god. All right. So I had to put this in here because, well, I mean, obviously. So if there are any institutions that are a part of Blizzard, if you're not going to talk about Chris Metzen and being, a lot of people refer to him as being like, oh my gosh, Chris Metzen left Blizzard, like holy crap. And to be fair, like he was a big deal there, and when he left, it was definitely a big deal. Mike Morhaime has been doing this for 27 years. 27 years at Blizzard, and is now moving on, which is sad, kind of, maybe.
Well,
Like I'm sad, but I feel like I kind of want to be like, okay, man, you did your time. Like you're good. Like it's your turn to be done for a hot minute. But yeah, so I think that I don't think it's a lot of people are like, oh my god, Blizzard's gonna go to hell or whatever, but honestly I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's gonna be left in good hands, and it'll be fine, but it is kind of weird, and it is weird that he's announcing it before BlizzCon. So now I'm wondering whether or not he's going to be there, because he always does the opening announcements, and BlizzCon is in like 2 weeks. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
well, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's announcing it just so he can be like, when he gets there, it can be like, this is my last year or whatever.
He was the first person I met when I went to my first BlizzCon. He was at the con before the storm, and Scott Johnson and all those people were still up on stage, so I didn't get to meet them yet. And he was just like standing up against the wall, just watching.
Aw.
So I met and talked to him. He was like super nice. Yeah, but yeah, definitely that dude. His passion for Blizzard games and World of Warcraft is part of the reason it became what it is now, and the number of humans that it has touched is insane. So, yeah. Thank you for all of your service, sir.
Mhm.
Oh, nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah,
And
right?
then I found a truck spill for you.
Oh my god, this is a recent one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. October 9th, 2018. Oh, look, it'll go with the other one we had a couple weeks ago. Well, that's delightful. Okay, let's see. Truck crashes, comma, spills salad dressing on I-495. Jesus.
In Boston.
Gross. Was it Upper Boston or Lower? I'm sorry. Bad joke.
I don't know.
That was an homage to the DKG kids. Spilled salad dressing, snarled traffic. You know, can we just every time the writing, just stop it. Just type the words and stop trying to be a poet. I'm sorry that your burgeoning poetry career didn't go through and now you write for some newspaper in some town that you don't like, but stop it and just write the news.
Not everything needs alliteration.
Right? I'm so tired of it. I can't handle it anymore. Spilled salad dressing snarled traffic on Interstate 495 southbound on Monday morning after a Ken's Steakhouse truck struck a bridge support and its contents dumped out on the highway. Oh, God. Near Mansfield. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, holy crap. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh geez. This is I like him. The state Department of Transportation was called to the scene to address the spill. Lieutenant Tom Ryan said it was kind of a mess.
Really?
Is there anything else you'd like to add to that, sir? Or was it just a bunch of salad dressing on your fucking highway? Oh God. It was kind of a mess. Can somebody put that in as a show suggestion, by the way?
Yeah.
So anyway, truck driver had minor injuries, so he was okay. Don't worry, everyone. He was okay. Oh my God. There were heavy delays for a long... I know, I always try to find ones where nobody dies.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I can't handle it. I can't... I'm guessing that's where you were going with that.
Yes.
I always look for the ones where bad things. So if you've listened to our many episodes where I share road spill stories, they're always ones where things are okay afterwards. They're just hilarity and delays in the meantime.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really good. This is really going to be, hold on. Let us appreciate this road spill.
Boo. The penguin says boo. No.
Hey, remain calm.
No.
I don't have any more.
I don't believe you. Mm.
I probably have some more if I sit here for long enough, so we probably should carry on. Otherwise, I will come up with a few more.
Let's move on to the topic discussion. So our topic discussion for today's episode is art for pay. Not what I said earlier, art for play by accident. That is not the same thing.
It's also not
art
play for pay, which is a different thing.
altogether. But art for pay. So we're talking about artists, actually getting paid for their work, and not the stupid... Hold on. I have feels, but they're not translating themselves into words right now. Exposure's a bad word, okay? No artist wants to work for exposure. Exposure is how you die.
Yeah.
I have feelings about it.
Yeah. It's hard because it's like there are very few careers where you don't get paid when you're like getting started. And it's silly to me because they're like, if you're an apprentice, you get paid still as you're doing your trade and whatnot. And nobody would be like, oh man, no, you're going to fix that wall for free. Because I'm going to totally tell all my neighbors that you fixed my wall that one time. So that they're going to come and ask you to fix the wall.
Yeah, it just... So I saw a, I think it was originally from Tumblr or Reddit, but it had been posted up on Facebook, about, like, artists, and be it, artwork or handmade things or whatever, are, like, they're so taken advantage of, and nobody should be asked to do that for free. And nobody, like, people think that it's, they don't understand how integral it is to life. And this little snippet was posted about anybody that doesn't want to pay artists needs to go a month without music, without artwork, without movies, without anything that is artistically related. Have them be bereft of that for a month, and then let them try and come back and say that artists' work isn't worth the money.
I'm sorry, do you like labels on your products that tell you what things are?
Yeah.
Because there's an artist that does that. Oh, and the car that you drive? There was an artist that originally drew those concept sketches and came up with the idea on how that should go together. That's a thing that happened at one point. Like, there's so many things that people don't even think about. And it's frustrating to me because I am not an artist. I mean, this, I guess you could technically, I don't feel like I count this necessarily as an art form, but I guess technically it is. But I'm not an artist, but I've done writing before, and I would never have been like, oh yeah, you're going to write these sales scripts for me because I'm going to totally give you exposure. No. Yeah. You're going to pay me because I'm spending hours writing your stupid sales scripts that are terrible. Not the scripts, the products. No, it's really frustrating. I have a lot of friends that are artists, and I try to support them. It's actually funny because I was wearing the shirt today, and I didn't really think about it. This is a shirt that was made for Mike TV's channel. So, like, Mike TV Live, like, he is a musician, and I support him, and I have for a long time. I love his music, and he makes his catalog available to his patrons. All you have to do is become a patron at any level, and you have access to a whole bunch, a giant, epic truckload of Mike TV music. So, I really
there's like hundreds of songs. It's
yeah,
amazing.
Like he can. It's crazy. It is insane. I do. So that's one of the things I definitely want to talk about, because I feel like that relationship has. If we're gonna go old timey here, like way old timey, past old timey, back in the day, for the kids that don't know, Patreon is called Patreon because there used to be this thing called patrons.
Yes, back in let's see, it's most well known in the Renaissance era, but it was, before that. If you were an artist, musician, a painter, whatever, what have you, a sculptor, you would find a wealthy family or a wealthy person, and they would be your patrons. Now, granted, you had to do commissions for them. So if they wanted a specific type of painting or sculpture or piece of music, you were contractually obligated because they were paying you, they were giving you room and board, to do that for them, but they also let you do your thing. And
it was an arrangement for compensation. There was compensation involved.
Because back in that point, if you were a good enough artist, if you're a good enough musician, what have you, if you got super famous, that family's name would be associated with you. Like, I believe, I am going to get this so wrong, I think. It's been ages and ages since my art history back in college.
Oh, I took art history back in high school. That was a long time ago.
One of the big famous names was, he was patroned by the Medici family. I think it was Michelangelo, but my brain is not working on normal right now for loopy standard. I can't even talk. It is not No Taco Tuesday.
It's No Mouthworky Monday again.
No Mouthworky Monday. But one of the big names that, people remember the Medici family for other reasons besides being patrons of the arts, but they were big patrons of the arts, and a lot of like the Renaissance painters in Italy and artists in Italy got money and patronage from them and their like extended families. So that's sorry, tangent for soft history lesson of Patreon and where that name comes from.
Yeah, no, and I think that's one of the things that I think makes it so that there's even less of an excuse now, because there are so many avenues and ways to support artists now that it is just, if you're not supporting an artist that you enjoy, or, well, if you can't afford to support the artist, that's fine. And if they're making art available to you by some means, again, absolutely fine.
But don't ask them to do stuff for free.
You got it. When you bitch about them not providing you their art for free and for exposure, that's when there's a problem. And there's so many easy ways to do it. So many artists will, I mean, I don't know. I've commissioned things over the years. I commission things all the time, kind of. I don't know. I love that I know so many people.
She commissioned me.
Oh yeah, where's that? I just went like, where's my Venus at? Yeah, where my Venus at? She's here somewhere. She's normally right next to me, but I moved my desk and now I don't know where she is right now. But yeah, no, I have my Venus, my Venus of Willendorf, and like that was hilarious too, because I saw it on Facebook and I'm like, oh, Linda, can you make this for me? Like, you are the best crocheter I know. But that's exactly it. And I'm compensating you not only for your time, which is worth money, period, but also I'm compensating you for your materials. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the other part that just blows my mind, is there's no understanding of the fact that like materials aren't free.
Yeah. Yarn costs money.
That's right. Yarn costs money.
Paper for
Linda's like,
artists.
I have a mortgage in yarn in my house.
Yeah, pretty much, and you're not wrong. But no, it's, are for the artist. Paper costs money. The pens that they work with costs money.
The computer parts to keep
The
my digital
computer
art
parts,
going.
if they're doing, yeah, if they're doing digital, like the programs they use cost money.
Yeah.
Why is that so hard for people to comprehend?
Shake fist angrily.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so easy now. It's so easy, and so many artists give you so many avenues to do it. I actually have Sam Hears, who we're actually gonna hopefully get on the show soon. I gotta bug him again. He has said he's willing to come on, so we'll poke him. But he not only is he a musician, but he also is an artist, and he's working on a piece for me right now. And we made arrangements, talked about the size, talked about the scope of it, and I am going to pay him to do it for me. I wouldn't ask a tattoo artist to do my tattoo just for exposure. Like, that's silly.
They would tattoo "you're an ass" on you.
You are a cheap bastard. No regrets. No. I don't know. I get really frustrated. That's why I don't know if you noticed. It was me that typed this in to we have our little master list of like ideas for shows, and I don't even remember what spawned it, but there was some conversation that happened, and I got really bitter about it, and I was like, oh, angry. But yeah, there's so many different ways to support someone. And even if you're not just going to compensate them for their resources that it takes for them to make something, your time is valuable. And I'm sure you wouldn't want someone else to disrespect and not appreciate your time. You should be doing the same for them. And realizing that, yeah, I mean, I think it's awkward sometimes for artists because they have to be like, have you ever commissioned anything before? Because people see those commission numbers and they're like, scoff, like, this is stupid. And it's like, well, yeah, art school isn't free either.
Yeah,
a lot of them are going to school.
But I will say that there are some, at least I've seen, there have been some good kind of steps forward. For example, conventions. The convention, at least that I regularly go to, which is MomoCon, when you're over an artist alley, a lot of the times no one bats an eye about your prices. Either the culture for conventions is different because they know that they're going there ostensibly to spend money, and there's they see all of the artists' artwork, and sometimes the artists are actively doing something. I mean, you will get, depending on the convention you're at, you will get the assholes that are like, can't you just do a sketch for me for like $2? And it's like, no. But at least at MomoCon, for me and for the people that were around my booth, the other booths around me, a lot of the people passing by were very complimentary. Even if they couldn't afford it, I never got the, oh my God, that's so expensive, why the hell are you selling it for that much?
I just want to have conversations about why you decapitate and delimb Charmanders. That's my bigger question. I'm not as concerned about your prices. I'm concerned about how you treat your Pokemon in process.
You want to see my war turtle? He still his head is not.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's look at Pokemon parts, everyone. Trigger warning: you're about to see Pokemon parts. Jen was once traumatized by a stray Charmander arm and has never been right since.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
I don't know how fluffy he is, but we're gonna see him.
Well, hold on, I'll get up and get him.
Bloopity bloop bloop. Plushie update.
Update.
Yeah. So aside from, I think with Patreon, with things like Twitch happening now, I really love that Twitch has opened up an opportunity for people to more easily share what the art that they're working on. Being able to create their art on stream is another way for artists to get revenue, and that makes me really happy that there are so many ways now to share.
Twitch is great. So I've got his head.
Oh God, it is literally a head.
Got his head.
Oh.
At least he doesn't have his eyes on there, so
that's true. He doesn't look completely decapitated yet.
It could just be a ball. And then I have his shell.
Oh.
So boink.
How many yards of yarn go into something about that big? If you had to estimate.
This took about, let's see, Hold on, you're making me do math now. Give me
No,
a
I don't have to
sec.
make you do that much math. It's okay.
Well,
Estimates.
I need my yarn
Your
ball.
skein.
Whoops. Okay. What do we got?
We're so excited that Linda has a craft room now, her new place, so we can see all of her projects. All I know is that I have piles and piles of yarn. And I don't even
That took,
I don't
that took
even
about
crochet
half.
much anymore, and I have like piles of yarn.
That took about half a skein of 170 yards. So
There you
170
go.
divided by 2.
I was a lit
Yeah,
major.
85. About 85 yards of
Right.
yarn.
I would have gotten there. It just would have been another 5 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot. That's not just nothing, and that's only just like the round ball that makes the head. That's crazy. Of the
Yeah,
little critter.
it'll probably take me the rest of those skeins that I've got back there of the periwinkle for the rest of his tail and his arms and his legs, and it depends on how many limbs something has.
That's fair. How many detached limbs each critter has determines how many yards of yarn you need to create it.
Exactly.
To be fair, though, my Venus of Willendorf, my favorite aspect, well, two things. One, there's the arms are bendy so that they stay like rounded properly, and then two, she has a butt clef, like a little
She
butt clef,
does.
like above her butt, and it's so silly. It's so delightfully adorable.
I was not expecting the butt clef when I was crocheting it because I had never done the pattern before, but I got the pattern and I'm crocheting along and I'm like, they are actively making her a butt clef. Kudos to you, pattern maker.
It's a clef. Okay, whatever. We're putting it in there
Butt
that way.
cheeks.
Butt cheeks, butt cheeks. Yeah. So in the only other comparison that I can draw to this is when I lived in the Midwest and I was part of the Southside Pagan Heathen Association, and we would have big events, and I would read tarot every year. Like at our different big writ days, I would bring my tarot cards and I'd read. And after a while, like some of the ladies there were like, you need to be charging for that. And I was like, I don't need to be charging for that. That's weird. That's me like taking money for something that I shouldn't be taking money for. And they were always like, no, yeah, you are spending your time and your energy on something, and you deserve to be compensated for it. And I did, and I didn't charge very much. And I never had anybody ever balk about paying me. In fact, most people paid me whatever I asked for and then would actually give extra. And that's how it should be, I feel like, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, because you're doing a service when you're making something as well as, using the materials. You are bringing my goodness, my brain. You're bringing an artistic thing into the world, and you're giving it to someone so they can enjoy it. That is a service in my mind.
Yep.
And as for tarot reading, you're doing, it's basically customer service. You're
Yeah, essentially customer service. But it's just the only thing I can think of where I didn't feel like, I was like, is it okay for me to charge for this? And I know that there's
Yeah.
artists out there that kind of have that same feeling, like, oh, I can't charge for it until I'm good at it. And it's like, no, that's not true. If you're creating something, and I don't know, that's why I said that Patreon is one of the greatest things that has ever happened for artists, just because of like the per transaction basis, the ability to easily provide funds to artists that you appreciate. So I always encourage people that if you are watching something on Twitch, or you see something somewhere, or you see something on a DeviantArt page, check and see if they have a Twitch, if they have a Patreon. Go throw them $1 or whatever, before you just use all their stuff as wallpapers on your computer. Maybe you could give them $1, and that would probably make them very happy. And you probably wouldn't miss the dollar anyway, because you probably have more than like, I don't know about you guys, but I spend money on things where I'm like, really? I spent that much on that? Like, that's crazy. Like
as a
one
quick
coffee,
aside,
it's like $5.
actually, that's another thing you can do. There's I don't know if it's just for writers, but it's buy me a coffee, but the coffee is spelled with like a K, or it's KO, like FI. I don't know exactly. Let me see if I look it up. I'm not prepared. Because writers is another thing. Is sometimes people, especially like on, they've got like Fiverr, which is you could. There's a lot of writing gigs there. Um,
Yeah, I used to use a lot. There were a lot better options at that point.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's gotten a little bit. What's a right thought pad? Something pad, Watt pad, something with a pad in it.
So it's called Coffee, but it's KO-FI.
Yep.
And you make a page and you can ask for support for the price of a coffee. Like
Hmm.
they pay you that much. So like yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
like
see, it is Wattpad.
writers and
Haha! Look at that. My brain had useful information in it on a Monday.
yeah, there's so much. There's just a bunch of places you can go either as a creator yourself to set up, and then also as people who like a specific creator or like, you know, giving to people that do the arts, I should say, and that includes music, that includes uh, maybe yarn craft, that includes sewing and artwork, like traditional artwork. I'm just going to call it the arts.
Well, it's like I find it really funny that people don't realize that when they're paying like hundreds of dollars for a wedding cake, they're basically paying for a piece of like sugar sculpture
Yeah,
that
you're
is
paying for
actually art.
edible
Yeah, it's
artwork.
absolutely edible art.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because again, an artist rendered a drawing of that cake first. I guarantee you.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
um, but I meant to say earlier as a aside, does Ember also do tarot?
I think she used to. I don't know if she does now, but I
Because
yeah.
I have tarot decks too. We should do
Actually the fun thing is that I don't actively read anymore, but I do collect tarot decks because I like the art style of tarot. So I
yeah.
buy a lot of them. I have a whole interesting collection, and I
I
find
have
them often at used bookstores.
I have three different decks.
I love them.
One is a deck that I do not recommend this for people if you are in LARP, but I used a deck for a LARP character.
Oh yeah.
That is the sassiest deck of cards I have
I
ever
actually
had.
specifically had a fortune telling character in LARP, and I specifically did not make her a tarot reader because I felt like I wanted to be able to role play. So I had her
Yeah.
use runes so that I could always
I am
fortune telling without fortune telling.
I'm still detoxing that deck. It's just it's just and I know it may seem like crazy talk when if you're giving, you're anthropomorphizing a deck of cards, but that is the sassiest
No.
tarot deck.
You can ask a Breezy Bone. I'm pretty sure I've read Breezy Bone's tarot a few times, and I can tell you right now that my cards. I used to have a deck that we used to call the bitch slap, because that deck was pretty much just like smack you upside your head, like you know what you need to know, so stop asking me. But yeah, we should find
Yeah.
out. I would love to have a conversation about that. We should hit up September.
That'd be fun.
And find out if she does. I love it because this time of year was when I could go, and when I was living in Northern Virginia, I could actually read tarot all the time during October because there were like wineries and other places that would be like, oh, we're having a Halloween party. Oh yeah, let's hire a tarot reader. It's totes okay because it's Halloween time.
'Cause it's
Even though we
Halloween.
call them fucking the devil worshippers every other time of the year. Woo, it's fall. But yeah, it was nice to get paid to go read tarot during October because that was the okay time. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like another friend of mine used to do cold readings, and she doesn't like doing them anymore. Mostly because it's a drain on her kind of like personal energy.
Emotionally, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. So, sorry, that was a quick aside.
So tangential Monday.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring it back around. There are tarot decks that have been designed by private artists that are beautiful, and you should go support them by buying them because they're pretty, or giving them to people. No, it's only your first deck that you should really be given as a gift, if I'm recalling that
There's so
correctly.
many. I'm write it down. Somebody write it down. Let's do one about superstitions and stuff like that. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
I was reading about some really silly ones the other day. That's gonna be a fun show topic. Yeah, but yeah, support your local artists or your distant artists because the internet is amazing.
There's a ton of online places to sell either their own blogs or on Etsy, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Etsy because of the way that they've changed things. And it's a little oversaturated, at least for my market. Like, that's why I don't have an Etsy page anymore, is because there's so many crochet things you can buy on Etsy that I'm just like, I'll go through Facebook. Maybe eventually I'll make my own, like, website. But mostly it's just making stuff for conventions and making commissions for my friends and friends of friends. And that's good for me right now. But it's so easy to support them. You've got the coffee thing, you've got the Patreon,
Kickstarter, Indiegogo,
Kickstarter,
every other way
Indiegogo.
that they've done things that way, like especially with like movies and things like that. I've done a lot of Kickstarters for movies, which I love.
It's just support your artist.
Yay.
Rah, rah. And I'm sure,
Ooh.
that we should. Ooh, what?
I'm just thinking that we should not only make a call for people to share stuff with us, but also if there's an artist that you really love a lot, send us links and stuff, and we will see if we can, one, get them on, two, also add them to our Grill Friends links so we can share their stuff with the universe.
Yes, send us links. We'll interview them. We'll show them off. We'll be the vehicle for your advertisement.
Did you find out about Mike when he was on Mike TV when he was on the show?
Yeah, I actually never heard of him.
And I think you were commenting that you liked his music a lot after being able to check him out. So
Yeah,
there you go.
I do. I like his stuff. It's cute, and also lewd in some lewd. Lewd in some
Lewd. There are some sexy ass songs. Yeah, there's nothing better than when he sang the Paleophile song in front of like 10 people that did not know who he was at the coffee shop that we were at in Phoenix. And those of us that knew what was going on, like Time Jumper and TVZ Gone and other like kids we're like, oh yeah, Paleophile, yes. Which, if you don't know, is a song that he wrote with his chat about enjoying fucking dinosaurs, which is part of the reason I'm wearing the shirt today. The hashtag dinosaur, get it? Yeah, the look on their faces was pretty much priceless. Yep.
Bet they won't forget him though.
They will not. They will not forget him. That's for sure.
So
Yeah.
everybody, please chime in with artists that you know if you want us to, help spread the word about them on our show. You can email us at geekgirls@gmail.com or give us a ring at 508-474-5577. You can also tweet us at geekgirls on Twitter.
And I'm going to shout out to you real quick to geekgirls.com. We do have our grill friends, people we love there. Other people that have been on the show in the past or who are creators that we have added there. There is a list there, and you can access them. People like Hannibal and Talus and Joss and so many cool people up there. Zaki, who's an artist, Silver Kitsune, so many cool people. So definitely go check that out. It's a great, it's a list of things that we love. We don't put it there unless we love it. So go check it out.
Yes.
Woo.
So, what are you most anticipating right now, Jen?
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
No, the end. I'm most anticipating the process of putting shit into a suitcase. No, I am, in about a week and a half, I will be, a little over a week and a half, I will be at TwitchCon. I am hoping to see as many humans as possible, crammed into a very, very short trip. And, super fun. I also get to see my bestie from college because she lives nearby, so it's like a bonus.
Cool.
Yeah, and the Diamond Club kids are going to get together. We're going to have a little Diamond Club stream team get together. That'll be fun. You can all high-five each other and do diamonds and stuff. It'll be good. So look for pictures. I'll be putting that all over the place, but I'm really, really, really excited.
Well, my friend, also named Jen, is going to be down at TwitchCon as well. So
Yeah, but she's not the Jen. So
she's not the Jen. She's my friend Jen.
No. I'm just gonna start it's really angry about it, and I can't even hold it for more than 2 seconds after I say it. What
It's
about
just
you?
hilarious when I'm talking to my husband because I'm talking about you and I call you the Jen and he just like is looking at me real funny and he's like, "Oh, you mean your Geek Girls?
I
you don't
love.
mean you don't mean Jen?" And I'm like, "No, I mean the
Oh,
Jen."
I love it. When one of my favorite things about every time I've gotten into a nerd, any time there are any nerds that know me nearby, and somebody will be like, "Oh, you're Jen," and somebody will be like, no, that's the Jen. I don't ever correct it myself. Other people do, and it's just delightful. It makes me very happy. I'm not that intimidating, I promise. Yeah. So, what about you? What exciting things do you have coming up?
My other podcast, Glitter Dice, is doing Extra
Oh.
Life. We are going to be recording our episode live on Twitch on the 20th at 5:30 Eastern, and then we're going to be taking turns streaming games for 8 hours. There's three of us, so that works out perfectly. Um, I am going to take the first shift from 7:30 to about 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Then Joey is going to be 3:30 to I think 11:30 a.m. and then Kelly is doing 11:30 to back to 7:30. So the next day, I am going to be streaming Slime Rancher and Hidden Folks, which is a kind of
Oh.
it's a black and white kind of Where's Waldo game.
Huh.
And I might maybe download Amnesia: The Dark Descent and scare myself silly. Um,
Yeah, that's a game. Yeah, like I've been watching all the scary game streams. They're so creepy. There's so many scary ass games out there. Yeah, like I remember, oh, man.
Oh, Visage is a new one that is like
Yeah.
really,
Oh yeah.
and it's not even. I think it's only in beta
Spoopy
or it's
scary month.
early access or something. It's really scary.
Nice.
So, but that's what we'll be doing. I have to sign up for Extra Life. I have to find my login from last year. I don't remember what it is.
Here's the thing. I always do the Diamond Club Streamathon on New Year's, and that is the one where I spend more hours awake than any human should spend awake. And I usually do it then. And part of the reason for that is because Extra Life is always at the same time as BlizzCon. And even though I'm not going to BlizzCon physically, I do have my virtual ticket, and I will be watching everything. On top of that, we have the DKGAZ. So Curly's coming into Phoenix. There's going to be Time Jumper, Puck. Ugh. A bunch of people are going to be there, and we're going to drink. So I won't be able to do Extra Life that weekend. But
But if you just you in general, not just the Gen, but if you want to pop into the Glitter Dice, which is the name of our thing here on Twitch as well. Glitter Dice stream anytime on the 20th to the 21st. You'll see me and or one of my other two friends that does Glitter Dice with me playing some sort of game. Kelly's probably going to be playing her dating sims because she adores dating sims and I don't know why.
It's funny because like I don't want to play it, but I will definitely watch it. By the way, Mr. Breezybone, you happen to be a fan of Diablo, which I know. And I would like to mention that the Diablo, the D3 demo area is suspiciously large this year. And we've already gotten 14 different hints that we're getting a Diablo announcement. So I'm just saying, I'm kind of pissed that I'm not there because I think that there's going to be a Diablo announcement. So you should get your virtual ticket. I wish I had some kind of an affiliate link so that I could like, I don't know, get money off of all the Blizzard.
Nightbot is angry.
I know.
Nightbot
And
is
Nightbot,
angry.
Nightbot is like, no, you can't ever have anybody type in your chat ever.
Well, I'm sad because Breezybone put the name of their brother, who is an artist.
I added
You
it
have
and
it?
followed
Okay,
him. Yep, we're good.
it's added.
Yay. No, I already
Yay.
added them. Handled.
Chill out, Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot, calm the fuck down. It's cool. We'll work on it. I just need to tone it down a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up. Any other fun things, or is that what's on? That's not 8 million things that you're doing. Anything
Not 8
else
million,
on your?
but it is one big thing.
Yeah.
Because at least I'm not doing it by myself this year. That was.
Yeah.
I don't recommend streaming for 4 hours and then taking a nap while someone switches out for you and then doing that over and over and over again for 24 hours. I don't.
Like
Don't
I
do
do
that.
every year for the Diamond Club Streamathon on New Year's. Um, remember, folks, you can always come watch us record live. Twitch.tv/GeekGrills on Monday evenings. Our next one will be Monday, October 22nd. It's going to be 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
That's
So,
right, because
yeah.
time change.
Oh, shit, is that going to be after the time change?
Is it?
I have no fucking idea. Watch our Twitter.
Well-
We'll tell you what time things are happening because Jen lives in a state where we don't acknowledge daylight savings. So
Okay,
my
you
time
wrote
might
8
change.
You wrote 8 p.m., which made me assume it was that. Let me check. Hang on, everybody.
No, that's
Wait.
6 and 9. I'm
Oh, it's 6 and 9. Again, sorry about that. Sorry. 6 and 9. Time change is not until November?
Yep, so we're good. So again, that's Monday, October 22nd, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, because math is hard. And yeah, come hang out in the chat. You get to help us title the show, and you get to entertain us in the chat while we talk and throw us off our game. That's usually fun. I don't know where Fitz is. He's usually here to do that for me. Patreon, since we've pretty much beat the crap out of that dead horse, let's continue to do so. In addition to the subs and bits that we get here on Twitch, here at the Geek Girls, we are supported by our amazing patrons. You are the coolest people on the internet. I love all of you people. I love all of the feedback we've been getting. I've been getting quite a bit more lately, and I really, really love it. If you are not yet a patron and you would like to help us get to our goal of someday having game nights, you can do so by going to patreon.com/grills. That's GRILLS. Boom.
And boom. And you can leave us a review on any of your podcast catchers. Doing so is free, and it helps our rankings, which is great. You can also join our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and help us spread the word there. So, Jen, where can we find you on the interwebs?
Yeah, you can find me at The Jen Says on Twitter, streaming on Twitch at the twitch.tv/TheJenPlays. And you can find absolutely everything I do at thejensays.com because I own the shit out of that domain.
You can reach Ember at 9 of 12 on Twitter and Twitch. And on YouTube, she does the Heresy and Hearsay show. I always want to switch those for some reason. And you can also listen to me talk about women in gaming on the Glitter Dice podcast. You can find me on Twitch under the name True Noob for now. I'm going to try to change that, but right now it's being a son of a bitch and won't let me change it. So still under True Noob. It's where I do my creative streams, and we'll be working more on the War Turtle on Tuesday. So there's that. Thanks for listening, everyone. Good game.
Good game. GG.
GG.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
All right.
And I didn't say anything until it was done. Emma's going to be so proud of me right now. I'm so winning today. I fucked
proud.
everything else up, but good news, everybody. Skype's a dick, but we still got that done. I would really
Angry
laugh
bot.
if I wasn't recording that whole time, too. That'd be really fucking great, because I just checked now. I always have a check process that I do, and I didn't do it. I realized just now, but I did actually hit the record button.
Hooray! I mean, it would have been on Twitch for a couple weeks, but you could have downloaded it.
I don't like
That would have been annoying.
One of us doesn't like the Twitch quality of the VOD. Also,
Okay.
sometimes they mute it because they're idiots. Yeah,
Yay.
rock on.
Now I can continue eating my yogurt
You
covered
eat your
pumpkin spice
basic
pretzels.
your basic bitch pretzels, and we'll all pick a show title.
They're so tasty.
So can I add that basic? It's not on the show. Does that count? Basic bitch
No.
pretzels. I just want it there for posterity, whether or not it's actually on the list. Okay, guys, help us pick a show title, please. Showbot. Ignore the ones from last week because I don't know how to reset the thing. I gotta ask BioCow. I'll be like, BioCow, can you give me some training on how to use your app? Because I suck. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maps are
The only-
hard.
The only one from last week is unimaginative dillweed holes, which is
Also,
what we
me
picked.
trying to reset the bot.
Oh yeah, and reset. Those two are not things. But let's see. Maps are hard. It was kind of a mess. No one expects the butt cleft and basic bitch pretzels.
And maps are hard.
Yeah.
Please go click buttons, guys. Anybody. I think we're going to try to have a guest on next week. I think I am hosting next week. And I think I'm going to have a guest for us. More to come later. While watch the Twitters and whatnot and all the thingy things. We will talk about it there. I want to continue to remind everybody that we don't have the website updated yet, but the Diamond Club stream team is active. So the best way to support, follow, and help all of the fine folk in the Diamond Club network is to go to twitch.tv/team/Diamond Club. And there are a bunch of people that stream a bunch of awesome things, and we would like everybody to be following all the things so that, yeah. Like, in fact, right now we've got a choice here. Do we want to send it to Fake Gamer Girl or good old DKG? Do we do... Like, the week before, I know we did Fake Gamer Girl, who she's retiring her username, by the way. She did a funeral for her username this weekend. She used to be Healthy Addict on YouTube in her old show, so that's just what she's going to be going back to is Healthy Addict, which is cool.
Okay.
Okay, so it was kind of a mess. I'm kind of leaning towards a little bit. I don't know if Ember's going to think that that's a statement when I send it to her. She's going to be like, it was kind of a mess. No, not a statement on the episode. Maybe a statement on the episode. I don't know. I'm a fan of that one, personally. Yeah, but Maps Are Hard is also fun.
I'm good with either.
All
So
right.
if you feel more strongly for one, go for it. I think they're both good enough titles. Good enough title. The Penguin says yes.
The Penguin says yes. Is it now like the Penguin's in charge of everything? Like, did you know that the Penguin is actually
Penguin is now in charge.
The Penguin is now in charge of the Geek Girls podcast, and the Penguin says no.
He fell off
And now the Penguin is dead. I hope you guys enjoyed the Penguin because now it's dead.
I'll get him later.
Let's see.
He's too far for me to reach.
What is Curly playing? Let us see. Curly is playing the Cat Lady. Oh my god, this is some weird game that like Sheep told him to play. I have no idea. And all right, Ashley's making snacks. Let's go see. Let's go watch. Let's go watch. Ashley make snacks, maybe. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Fun.
Let's do it. Do we have a raid call, y'all?
Bat snacks.
Oh.
No one will get that joke unless they've played Arkham Asylum.
Correct.
Sorry.
You're fine. I forgive you. And we could just keep it easy. Yay.
Eat Girls Heart Snacks.
Yeah, and if you got the sub button, you can even flash the old emotes, yo. We got them sweet emotes. God, Skype update was so stupid. Like, why? All right. All right. Let us head over there. Guys, go. If you aren't already following her, follow her. Follows are free. They're so free. There should be more following happening than is happening lately. So
much following.
So much following. It's all
I'm
free.
almost to 50 followers. It's kind of cool.
Go follow Linda's channel, damn it. We'll get you there. We're going to get you there. All right. I'm going to kick off the raid, everyone. Go say hi to Ashley. She's super sweet. And be nice to her and go tell her how much we love snacks. Boop, 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 boop. And how? Bye.
Is that a question?
No, it's more of like a, and
think
off we
we
go.
have a feather.
I'm going to check.
I
Sorry,
had a
you're going to
little bit
hear
of
it
a
for a
mess up
second.
here. We got a little crazy on Saturday. Guys, hello, drop the missile. Guys, go check out Missile Dine Online. He plays all the games, and Geek Girls 2 with a host, 2 raid, back-to-back raid. What the fuck is happening, guys? Yay! Can we get another Castler? How was that? How was your stream, Missile Dime? And Geek Grills. Let us, here, I need to make feather. We'll get you a nice red one. Red like the missile explosion. I love
She's adorable.
I love her so much. I
Good,
get to
good.
see her
What'd you
very
play?
soon. All right, I am going to go ahead and
Are you playing
cut
Black
out
Ops
pretty
like everyone
soon.
else? Jeff, thank you for the
I'm going
burning
to kill the
crystals.
recording and the stream.